Hello and welcome everyone to L.F.C Pulse. What a match, what a thrilling match. I was on my seat whole match. Chelsea is not a small team now and they showed that they can come to Anfield and try to dominate. This was nobody dominated. Liverpool also didn't dominate and we know Liverpool after the international break, previous international break, they were defeated by Forest and this time also we were on the edge. Every Liverpool fan would have felt that team started slowly and then it was a defensive display that put Liverpool over the line. I told in my preview video that it will be a match fought between Liverpool's defense and Chelsea's attack, and Liverpool came on top of that with the solid defense from the fullbacks and from Van Dijk and Konate. That was the match defining moments, and we are going to discuss all the things in this video and as well as a player ratings also. Let's dive into it and we'll start with how the match panned out. So Liverpool, as we expected after the international breaks, players were tired, probably it was slow. On contrary, Chelsea was sharp. They were making those runs and putting pressure. Liverpool were sitting back. That I also told like in the preview. Liverpool will try to sit little back, defensively solid, keep the structure and let Chelsea take charge and let them come. Because going forward, Chelsea is good, but in final third they were not that good. Finishing chances or creating those match or goal creating chances were not there. In this match also we saw that if you counter that long balls to the wingers and nullify that threat, Chelsea is mostly ineffective. So Andy Robertson and Trent's performance was very solid. They showed that they can. Means Trent mainly showed that he can defend player after player. First Jadon Sancho, then Pedro Neto, then Nkunku. They tried to outsmart Trent, but he stood there and he defended with his life, and that showed in his performance. So main focus point was the fullbacks. Madueke got around Andy Robertson in the initial phases, but he stood fast and it was a solid defense. First 25 minutes, Chelsea was on the top. They were attacking, they were trying to create the chances, not solid chances. They didn't had a single shot on target in first half, and that showed that their frustration. And in that frustration, they gifted Liverpool a penalty, which Salah scored in the 29th minute. We know Salah thinks he comes, he scores, he assists, and he goes. That is a normal sight for Liverpool fans now. And in this match, also Salah showed that he can dominate. That was also another difference. Salah's influence on Liverpool and Palmer's not having much influence on Chelsea team. That was also a matchup, and that was also a key difference between winning and losing. So the solid defense, and whenever possible, Liverpool were trying to counter attack. I had one issue with the Cody Gakpo. Now it is clear that Cody Gakpo is not front runner for that left wing, and when Diaz came, it was a different game. So Cody Gakpo was not that effective. We will see that in the player ratings. So Maresca's style was as predicted, put the ball to the wings because they know, and putting in from the midfield to wings, they were passing the ball, or from the back also from Sanchez. Those passes were also good, but because of the solid platform or solid defense from the right back, from the fullbacks of Liverpool, the wings were almost ineffective for Chelsea, and that showed in their frustration and giving up that penalty. So first half was Chelsea trying to be dominated, but Liverpool cope up with everything Chelsea has thrown. First half, Liverpool scored the first goal against the run of the play, and it showed that Chelsea is not that effective in the big matches. First half was even, I can say, but start of the second half, Chelsea scored that goal with the Nicolas Jackson. That was a mistake from Konate. His leg was out, and because of that, he played Nicolas Jackson on, and Nicolas Jackson went through the middle. And that was a point where I thought, okay, now Chelsea is trying to dominate. But after 2 3 minutes, again, Jones played. Jones was the player of the match. He played spectacularly. He recently had a baby, so he will be the happiest man in the world currently. He scored that goal, clutch goal, I guess I can say clutch goal, and from a spectacular assist from Mo Salah. So Mo Salah have a goal and assist in this match, and he became the ninth highest scoring player in the Premier League with that goal. So after that goal, Liverpool tried to control the game as we have saw in the Arne Slot era, and they managed to do that. Maresca threw everything. He changed the front line except Nico Jackson. The wings were changed at the mid time only. At the half time, Jadon Sancho was removed and Madueke also was removed. He brought Pedro Neto. He brought everyone, but that was not enough. The best defense in the league, Liverpool's defense, stood fast and they did not give any more chances. Chances were there, but not a fruitful chances. You can see from that Kelleher didn't have that much to do compared to Sanchez. So Liverpool's defense was solid. That was the story of this game. The spectacular and magnificent performance from Jones and Salah, as usual, he was the great. That was the story. Maresca was furious at the end. He was blaming that referee was giving some decisions because of the sound of the to please the ground or to please the crowd. That was a nonsense. He should take this defeat as it is and try to improve on that. So that was the match. That was the review of the match. Now let's go quickly into the player ratings. So for Kelleher, he didn't have that much to do and he didn't keep the clean sheet. So I'm giving him 6. Didn't have that much to do, as I said. Last at the last moment, I think 80 or 85th minute, that Nkunku cross he tried to defend. That was the significant moment in the match. Apart from that, he didn't have that much on the goal. Also, he couldn't do. He was one-on-one with the Nico Jackson, and it's hard to keep that out. So he gets 6 because not much was there to do, and he showed that okay, he can fill the Alisson gap. So for Keller, I'm giving 6. Overall defense was solid. Fullbacks were great. Konate was not great. He was not covering Trent that much, but he kept the shape with the Van Dijk. So that was a good thing to know. That was a good thing. And they were not able to keep the clean sheet. That is fine. They have scored. Liverpool has considered only 3 goals until now. That is the best record until in this season. So for fullback Trent, for a good performance, I'm giving him 7. For Robertson, also I'm giving 7. He also was phenomenal in this match. Van Dijk had one of the best games. He gets 8 because of the defensive shape he kept and the controlling of the game. Konate, I'm giving 6. Not that great of a performance, but yeah, it will go by because of that international break, that slowness, that sleepiness was there. And because of that, I'm giving him 6. In the midfield, McAllister was not there, and that was glaring because of those through balls. The pass for the goal was happened because I think McAllister was not there. If he was there, he would have put more pressure. Jones was more of going forward, going into Chelsea penalty area, and that was the effect. Only Gravenberg was sitting back, and Gravenberg was also great. So for Jones, he is man of the match, but defensively he was not great. But still, I'm giving him 9 because he was the best player on the pitch going forward. For Gravenberg, again a good performance. I'm giving him 7. He won the duels and he did not let pass uh, Lavia or Pedro Neto, whoever was on that side. So that was a good performance from Gravenberg. Soboslai had a bad match, and this is occurring match after match. He should be scoring more goals, and if he's not able to do that, then that is an issue. Instead of him, I think Slot will prefer Jones because he proved that he can score the goals going into the Chelsea penalty. He almost had that second penalty also. First penalty also he only won, so he will get that assist also. So a goal and assist for him also, similar to the Salah. So Soboslai, I am giving again 5. Not great performance. His out of possession work was great, is great, but he has to convert those chances. He had a few chances in the penalty, but he did not convert it or not put pressure on Sanchez. Front line, Salah was great. Salah scored and assisted amazingly for that goal. Salah gets 8, and it was showing, Salah is showing again why he's so vital and important for this Liverpool and why Liverpool should sign an extension for Salah. So he gets 8. In the left wing, Gakpo was not that great, and Liverpool dearly missed Diaz in that left wing side. So Gakpo will be playing more in the cup games and not so important games. I think Diaz should be the first choice because of that travel and the international break. I think Diaz was rested, but he was brought on after 17th minute, and he showed why he is the first choice left wing. So Gakpo again gets 5. Not much to talk. His famous cutting inside and scoring, trying to score that he did once, but it was not effective. And in the middle, Jota was got injured after 30th minute, and then Nunes came. Nunes was for the scoring or creating chances, he was not that influential. But out of possession, out of ball, he was great. He showed that work, he showed that hunger, and he has to keep showing if he wants to become the permanent number 9. Jota was not that great because in the initial phases, Liverpool were more mostly defending. So for Jota, I will not give rating because it was not a full match. But for Nunes, I will give 7. Good performance, not great. Out of possession, it was great. That tussle between him and Badiashile was great to watch, and it was entertaining. He is whenever he is on the pitch, he is entertaining. But yeah, we need if he score more goals, definitely he should get start or he should be involved more in the game. So that was the player ratings for Liverpool. And for Arne Slot, he was again struggling initially. Liverpool were struggling because of the shape of the Chelsea and the attacking threat. I told Arne Slot tweaked some things, and more deeper Liverpool were sitting, and the fullbacks were trying to control more of the ball. They were not letting the wings to fly, and that was a good that was a good thing for Arne Slot. But after international break, we can cut some slack for Arne Slot because previous match we saw Nottingham Forest came and they defeated Liverpool at Anfield. So this win feels great. This win starts one of the toughest run on the high for Arne Slot, and the next matches will be tougher. The first challenge in Champions League with RB Leipzig and then Arsenal away. So those challenges, how Liverpool comes up, that we have to see. I'm going to make a tactical video on this match. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I forgot to give Arne Slot rating. I am giving him 7 for a good performance, not great, not dominating. We are playing at Anfield. We should remember we should be dominating always. In every aspect, Chelsea was better. Their possession was more, chance creation was more. Only thing, Liverpool were more experienced team. Arsenal or City comes to the same condition, I think they will go with the win. So that Arne Slot has to think. Still, it is a win, so I am giving him 7. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. You will never walk alone.